How is it that you typically grow in a bank, in the corporate banking vertical? So you start off with a learning phase, which is where you understand the products. And this broad path is more for the RM and the credit profiles. So you understand the products, you develop credit skills, you understand your different models which are used by a bank to process the credit. So most banks have their own model on their tool wherein you enter numbers and you throw up some blanket ratings which will earmark the ratings to the risk profile. So that is how you will understand what the internal workings of the bank are and how is it that you will be able to add your qualitative input to give a more realistic picture. Once you, this typically takes anywhere between 12 to 18 months. So once you've understood the ground realities, how things work, once you're comfortable with ratios, once you know what to look at in an annual report, where to pick up which figure from, you then start very actively supporting a senior relationship manager or a senior credit person. Now, while doing this, you not only do the groundwork, but you also deep dive into understanding how structured are transactions. So, let's say if you're trying to do, let's say you're trying to do the loan which was used by Tata Power to acquire a Wells fund. So, what sort of covenants are being offered? How frequently should these covenants be monitored? What ratios are critical to kind of put these covenants in place? So while decisions are being driven, the deal is being discussed by the seniors. You are the ones who are supporting and doing the entire groundwork. So that's where you come across in the support phase. If you are in the mid-market segment, in the support phase itself, you might start supporting a little bit of sales target as well. So in the mid-market segment, that responsibility comes in a little earlier. In the large corporate segment, it takes a little while. And then as you go on, you become an individual contributor. So as an RM, you will start handling your P&L. You will start having your own target that you have to achieve. These targets could be cross-sell across products. It could also be depending on wallet sizing, deepening the wallet of a particular client. So that's there. You also then become the front end for the customer. So you then start understanding what are the customer needs and how can you structure a transaction. So the senior RMs that you were supporting in the support phase, you now become the senior RM and you drive these transactions. Uh, if you are on the credit side, your responsibilities start becoming bigger. You start having a portfolio of clients that you can handle. Depending on the bank, this could either be sectoral, so maybe you're handling oil and gas and manufacturing, or it could be a random group which has come together as a portfolio, or it could be an industrial group. So you're handling the entire Reliance group, you're handling the other group. So depending on how the bank is structured and what role you are in, you will diversify and do whatever is coming up according to the portfolio. As you go further, you become a team leader, and that's the mid-management phase. So unlike retail banking, where people become team leaders very soon, because feet on street is a big number, in corporate banking, it takes a while. So typically to become a team leader, you at least need to have between 7 to 10 years of experience. And the teams are also very small. So if you're comparing yourself with retail banking, a team leader might have a team which is anywhere between 30 to 300 people, wherein in corporate banking, having a team of 5 is a big team. Typically, teams start off with 2 people reporting to you, which gradually leads on to in a mid level will probably lead on to maybe around 5, 7, 10. And then as you grow on to head a region, maybe like a Western India or North India, that's where your team grows, and that's when you move into a senior leadership role. So this is typically 12 to 15 years of work experience in corporate banking, and that's where you start hitting that level and grow further.